Alright guys, what's up? It's a little bit of a different video tonight. Essentially, it's one got a few people asking wanting to see the Tua collection, so I just want to kind of do something a little different. Normally I'm doing just breaks and stuff, so this is going to be a little bit different here, just walking through and actually just going through all my Tua cards. There's quite a bit here, so it is kind of crazy. I do have a lot. As you can see, you can kind of, let me get card to the left, cards to the right. Ton of stuff here, so it'll be fun. I just like walking through it. Any question you guys have, or any discussions or something, got any questions, I'd love to answer them as we go through. But we'll first get started. These are these smaller cards that I got that are just kind of cool. Here, let me just grab a stack. So a lot of these are like the instances, just coming from Panini directly. Very cool. This is starting with the NFL 5, the holo version. It's actually a really cool card. It's actually a playing game, but they do that shimmer effect on it. It's actually a really kind of clean design. Really like it. But here's a lot of the just kind of the instants as well. I like this kind of instant, even though Tua skin tone looks a little bit dark here. It doesn't look like Tua. Pretty cool. Just kind of going through all these instant cards. I like adding things that I don't have to my set, and these are some of my more lower end stuff. There, a little blurry. I guess there is a lot in the background. Let's see. Well, that's probably a lot better. A lot of this is my playbook. Cheaper stuff, playbook, but I just kind of like collecting just a little bit of everything, just kind of variation, add into the set. It's got some certified in here, it's in the draft as well. Had to get this kind of goofy card. I don't know why. Just such a weird card to have, literally a sweater. Got some nice Donruss. I really like the canvas style. Very clean cards, as well as the Gridiron Kings. All right, going to the next stacks. These are more just kind of cheaper cards. Donruss, I like a lot of their sets, a lot of the early stuff, especially this nice Elite. Got some cheaper contenders. This one's numbered as well. The Shine. Let me try to get the focus on this thing. Yeah, the sweater card's pretty bad, Justin. Oh my gosh, it was just more of a meme card. I don't know why. I just had to get it. It was so goofy that I had to put it on my list. So some goofy cards here, but obviously it's got some illusions. These are beginning of the season, more of the cheaper stuff that we should actually be seeing come soon. With 2021, we're going to be looking for Absolute. I think is one of the first card sets. Got a ton of illusions. It did a lot of breaks with illusions, bought into breaks. So, and Absolute as well. Take a look at all these Absolute Tuas. I don't know why I have this many. A lot of the Chronicles stuff, college uniforms, we're starting to see come out soon. Chronicles draft will be here, I believe, in like a week too. So I do just kind of the color variation. I like collecting a lot of rainbow stuff. But yeah, we'll be seeing, I think, Absolute probably about 2 months, I believe. I can't wait, or maybe less than 2 months. I can't wait for that to come. A lot of the Chronicles draft. Nothing too crazy here. I'll just go through them quickly. Obviously, I like to quite a bit. A lot of the goofy, just like Sage Hits and the Leafs stuff. Nothing too wild in the first stack. I kind of save that for the end. And as you can tell, I have a lot of one-touches. I really love putting my stuff in one-touches. I like the look of it as well as design. Just much nicer and cleaner look. And so starting to get to the better stuff. The Mosaic. I really enjoyed Mosaic this year. First year of that. We just saw the draft picks come out. So I'm not too big of a fan of the draft picks as much, but they're still nice, I think. And it's very simple because, I mean, it's the exact same design as the college stuff. But, this is essentially very similar. This card here, it's actually a variation of Tua. And so that's literally almost identical to what you're looking at in the Mosaic draft. A lot of NFL debuts from all the breaks I participated in and did myself. Got the blue chips, Mosaic, introductions, Mosaic. They're very cool cards. I really think they did a good job with the Mosaic design on these. You'll see a lot more of these in the future, in the next couple stacks. And some of these cards I have coming up should actually be in one touches, but for some weird reason, you'll run into these. This one right here, I love the Zenith. If you don't have this one, I really you fully support the sticker card. That is the first Tua card, one of the first Tua cards, I believe, in a Dolphins uniform. But yeah, this is the Zenith. Look how cool the effect is. I mean, just when the light captures it, it just like it. I really like Zenith. It's a very kind of just the base design is a very cool design. But this card actually doesn't fit in the top loader. You'll see it on a one touch. A lot of the time, the card is too tall, and it actually won't fit in a one touch. So it drives me crazy. Same way with this Plates and Patches trio. The patch trio, love the, I think this one's what, out of 35? Yes, this is the orange out of 35 Plates and Patches trio. And most of these cards I buy as singles. I've hit quite a few in my own breaks as well as other breaks, but nothing too crazy to it that I've been able to pull. This is actually one that I pulled in limited. Me and my brother bought a few boxes of limited, and this was the only two card, and I believe he got a Bowden of this. Nice Origins. I can't wait for Origins to come out, man. It's a simple design. They don't get that much love, but I really like the look of it. Got a nice limited here. The XR. That's also one of the newer products, or at least should be one of the first products of 2021. Got me an XR just actually a couple days ago. I got the number up to 149 of the exponential. Very cool card. I mean, I think I got this for $6, so I'm pretty sure I stole it from somebody. That was just ridiculously cheap. I got me, here's the XR base, Phoenix. Phoenix is nice too. This is the Fanatics exclusive Fireburst, just the base. Oh gosh, here comes a lot of my Prizm draft. I did kind of a bit of a rainbow draft in the beginning, and then I kind of, towards the end, I kind of fell off from it. As I was more looking into, like, just by the time I got to this, it was like Prizm was right around the corner, so I kind of stopped. Did the red, the purple, blue, green, orange, base. These are some. I really like this design here. It's very cool. I did a little set of this, the Chronicles draft, the Crown Royal. I really like the Crown Royal design of the draft version. Not too much of a fan of the horizontal Crown Royal they did in the NFL unis, but I also got this one as well, the red. But pretty cool designs. I wish they would have kept with it in the newer sets. I think that was a miss on theirs, moving towards that horizontal, the horizontal in Chronicles this year. Got a nice supercharged elements. That's also one of the first few products coming out. Very underrated design, in my opinion. My brothers and I, we absolutely love the metal cards that come out of here. You'll see one later, but they're such a cool set. Very underrated in my opinion. You could definitely find some for a good deal. If you you're looking for cool cards of your own PC, I would recommend looking at some of the supercharged, some of the elements and sets in here. I think my brother will be commenting on here, like, yeah, one of his favorites as well. The Playoffs Call to Arms actually did a really good job with the refractor versions. I really think that, like, the for the price, this is a very cool card you're getting here. I did just the reds as well with the silvers. Another red behind the numbers. Rookie wave with the red as well. The chrome finish looks really clean. The Optic chrome designs and these were nice. Also more playoff, just kind of cheaper card. There's also a goofy card that my brother was like, why the heck would you get this thing? The Rookie Stallions. What kind of name is that for a card? It's just such a strange card. And a couple other kind of college unis here that I really like. I love the Under the Lights set from Legacy. We just saw Legacy come out as well. That was one of my favorite kind of cards. I got the silver and the bronze number to 100. Just a cheap card that I got here in a set, the Star Search from Rookies and Stars. Also really like the Rookies and Stars. Yeah, Justin, Elements is sick, man. But yeah, I like the Rookies and Stars, some of their inserts. A very cheap product for the price, and actually you can add quite a bit of cool PC cards to it. Like as you can see, it's a white marble Rookies and Stars here. I love these stellar rookies, these silver design. My brother actually got this to 5, Justin, in the comment section. It's so cool, man. They did a good job with these. The Airborne as well. Just very simple cards, but overall just really nice. These are the more retail ones. Got a nice luminance. This was more of a, I think it's the instant as well, but it's a jersey number to 99 of Tua. All right, on to the next stack. I got about 3 stacks of just stuff in top loaders. So we are on the last of just top loaders coming up. Yeah, but if you have any questions or whatever, just comment throughout the video or whatever. Just leave a comment after. Even I'll try to answer it here as well. So you're going to see a lot of select from me because we have been doing an insane amount of select breaks. This is by far my favorite set of the year. And I know some people aren't too fond of select moving to retail version. It's okay. I mean, I really love it is a little bit produced kind of heavy, but at the end of the day, the die cuts and stuff actually aren't that like short printed. I think we've done about 110 boxes ripped of select blasters and megas, just because it's just such a fun product. We've been hitting crazy cards out of retail. But even then, yeah, like I think out of 110 boxes, whether it be blasters or megas, I think I pulled 9 Tua die cuts. So less than 1 out of every 10 boxes is going to have a die cut of that player. So while everybody says that there's like it's mass produced, it's no different than I believe like Prizm, some of the like the orange fairy, like the orange lasers and stuff. It's really, I think it's just people love to hate on the retail select, but I think it's actually going to do good for select in total or overall. Got this one today out of 49, just a select, just patch. Very cool card. Justin told me to get this one, and I'm definitely not disappointed. That's a cool one. These are all the ones that I've hit for my breaks, where we don't sell the Dolphin spot. We have the tricolor. A lot of the field levels: 2 orange, 1 tricolor, 1 red, 1 purple. And then some of the club levels, the tricolors, the 3, the blues, and then the purple club levels. So I absolutely love what they did with the die cuts. It's something unique. You don't see it too often, and that's what you need to ask for in the hobby. Like a lot of these sets look very similar. They use the same picture, so doing something different with the card, I think, is great for it. Got a couple of the patch cards here. Pulled one of them myself in the break as well. Already bought it, and then yep, dude, that. I know the L49 is just so nice. That silver shines really well. Also, Justin, if you're trying to put this in a 1-touch, it will also not fit in a 1-touch. Very strange. And a ton of base coming, field level, 2 club level base, 2 premier, tons of concourse that I've hit for my breaks. That's what you're mainly pulling out of retail are these your inserts as like this select certified ton here and a lot of turbocharge and concourse. So I mean, just speaking from experience, I don't think select is too mass produced. I mean, as you can tell, at 110 boxes, I pulled 1. 1 field level base. So they're hard to pull, and it's not always. Most of the times, it's not a rookie even that field level base. So I think it's going to hold its value long term. I really do. I think everyone's freaking out about select, but I think it's a very good buy right now because of everyone like, oh, I don't really like the die cuts or they overproduce it. I think it's a good buy. It's a really safe buy. It'll definitely go up if you get the good players. So now we kind of get into Prizm, some of my patches, the Premier and the Rookie Gears. I actually pulled one of those myself. Got a nice Emergent. Got the Phenoms blue that came out of the Walmart blasters and megas. I know Walmart megas. Here's just a straight silver that came out of all of them, any box. Got a couple of the base. Got the Elite Series rookie and the rookies. Really liked Optic this year. Kind of went crazy with Optic, and I'm not disappointed that I did. It's been a very kind of like set that I look back and I really enjoy it. All right, a lot of Chronicles here. I really enjoy Chronicles. I got a lot of the, obviously you're going to see a lot of the same cards, a lot of the base, just Gridiron Kings and stuff like that is definitely mass produced, and that definitely will hold value, but some of these nicer ones, I got 3 here, Prizm Black Silvers that I pick up just for deals. I mean, I just couldn't pass up on them. They were just so cheap. Add to the PC for quite a while. Got another one of those coming up soon. Got a Score Silver, the Score base. Got a nice Dynagon Silver to go with the Dynagon base. I like doing just the base and the silvers together. Got the Legacy Rookie, the Rookie Silver. Yeah, this is the Crown Royal I was talking about. Not as much bigger fan of the vertical card. I think they kind of just like made it fat looking, and it just doesn't look like a nice crown. Looks kind of just meh. I think they could have done a lot better job keeping it vertical, and it makes the card pop a little bit more. The Gridiron Kings here. Got the Omegas that comes from a cello pack. This comes from Hangers, the classics. And here's all the Luminance, Panini base, Chronicles base. This is just a nice one I wanted to add from the hobby box out of $3.99, the Timeless Talents or Timeless Treasures. Very cool looking card, just overall clean. Looks like a National Treasures kind of patch. So I like it. Yeah, if you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask. I kind of like focused myself a lot this year on learning the hobby. I kind of got back into it big this year with my brothers. So we all kind of wanted to, I don't know. We started out a little like new to the hobby in the beginning and just didn't really know what we were looking at. But coming back in, I feel like we've learned a lot now, kind of prepared. I feel like most people as well. A lot of the buyers are getting smart in what they're investing in now and learning the market because of how popular it's getting. And they're, I think, prepped for next year. They're going to be definitely doing. When am I going to actually get a nice Tua collection? I don't know, Josh. Maybe when I go to the Nationals this year, I can get a nice, add some nice ones here. All right, let's go through. These are a stack of my assorted kind of just sets that I really like that are in my that are in one touches. These are getting to the better cards. One from National Treasures. I really like this one, the Treasured Moments. It's kind of just his first win against the Rams, numbered to 99. Very cool card there. There's another Prizm Black Silver and the Prizm Black base that I want to have kind of kept away. These are nice. I think people are sleeping on how cool these elites are. This is one of my favorite set from Chronicles. This is the gold disco or orange disco to 49. Orange gold, or one of the two. I forgot what it's called. But this is numbered to 49. These come from actually Walmart mega boxes. So you have to pull these only for megas, but they're all numbered, every single one. So this one's 49. This is the red checker to $3.99. I have the 99 coming on the way, which is the purple. I forgot what the design's called, but it's purple. And then here's just the standard silver base elite to $8.99. Very large print run there. Here comes a nice card here. I really like this card. Not many people have seen this one because they're kind of hard to pull. These come from Hobby Exclusive. These are the Mosaic rated rookies. So these aren't numbered, but they're just very hard to come across. I've seen a few autos of these too. Just very clean design. Really like the Mosaic look. Got the red, clearly Donruss, still $1.99. Oh, you did, Justin? That sucks. How much did it go for? How much wound up going for? But yeah, that's the red and then just the base as well. Another one for Chronicles that I really like is this patch, the Chronicles patch silver out of 25, the 3-color patch. Very cool card. Really like, it's really, I think it's 130 point as well. But I really like this one, just a nice simple design. Coming up now are the Panini Blacks. I really like these cards. It's the base. Here's your silver. Yeah, I'm telling you, the orange elites, they're going to be hard to come across soon too, because I mean, not a lot of people are ripping them right now. A lot of people are holding on to them for value, since it's mainly the bots that are buying them. Actually, no, wait, that's Walmart. Yeah, so this should be coming up. You normally can find Walmart in stores right now, but not Target. Yeah, but I love this one out of 75, the black, and this is just the base as well. Not too much of a difference. I believe it's just the color, and just see how it's a little bit more faint. This is a base to the left, and this one's out of 75 to the right. Like those. Phoenix, they have some really cool parallels. Really, really like this teal, the team color match. Tua teal, 175 Rising Rookie, and the 175 Flamethrowers teal. Just wanted to add those to the PC for Phoenix. I like getting a couple from every set, so I wanted to kind of do that. Oh, I knew I would do that eventually. There's a lot of cards here. That's what I really like here. The orange Rookies and Stars, just a very kind of, I don't know, just plain looking card, but like the orange foil looks really, really cool. It's really, Rookies and Stars, like I said, is such a cheap product if you're looking for just a cool design. You're not just trying to like get something with resale value. This is a good one to have. I really like Rookies and Stars this year. Got the Absolute red squares. This one's cool. Also, what we'll be looking for soon with Absolute coming soon. Very cool design out of 199. And then this is actually one of the first big cards I told myself I was getting. This is when I got back in the hobby. The hyper version of the Prizm draft picks. I believe that is numbered to 75. Yes, 27 of 75. Made some mistakes in the beginning. Obviously buying this one for way too much. But that's what I was going for at the time. And then just this cheap dynamic luminance. It came in a broken one touch, and so I just left it in here. Let me put this stack back. On to some of my more kind of favorite of the one-offs from certain sets. This one is sick. I love Obsidian. I think they did a really good job with Obsidian. The Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision is so cool. I love the design, man. Such a sick card. Out of 35. Love this, man. And this is going to be a set on the rise, I'm telling you now. With Obsidian, with Select going retail, a lot of these people want just their exclusive, and Obsidian is one of the nicest products design-wise and just kind of just inserts as well as the autos. The etching they do is very good. I think Obsidian's on the rise, and this is actually a product that goes for a pretty decent amount. I believe it's only about $370 for a hobby box. Yeah, I know it's $370. It's a lot to spend, but compared to the other sets, I think is a really good buy in the future if you can get these. Yeah, I know the Tunnel Vision is one of my favorite cards. You got the orange base to 75. I think this is the one downside that they have is the parallels are very hard to tell. Mainly you're looking around the sides, tops here, but mainly from center on in, the card looks identical from the base. It's just this orange etching around the outside. It's going to be your parallels. I think if they do a better job with actually distinguishing the parallels, it'll be good, as well as the volcanic here. That one's out of 100, so no etching colors. It's just a straight silver. Got this one for my birthday from brother Josh. I really love this card. Honors, a set that was slept on way too much this year with the buybacks. They did a really cool job doing buybacks and getting graded cards, PSA 10s and stuff, and PSA 9s from old sets of old top players. Like I saw Josh Allen 1 of 1 get pulled. I just couldn't believe it. This is of the 70 version. Actually, this is one of my favorite sets as well. I have the silver base coming in. Yeah, I don't think Panini Black will be. I think Panini Black is going to be because of the way they package them and they damage them. Getting a lot of people stay away from if you're grading cards, you're going to stay away from those thick cards where they just throw it in a cardboard box. If they figure out the shipping aspect and packaging, I think it'll be a lot better. And I got the silver of this one coming in, along with here's the base, just the base Contenders Optic, and you'll see a big card in the future coming. It's the silver winning ticket to a really, really cool card, not numbered here, but just kind of clean design. Josh does that invite. I love that, man. That's such a cool card. And then I also have this in the Contenders, but this is the Contenders Optic version. Very hard card to pick up. Very shiny card. The foils in Contenders Optic, I think, are one of the best. Really, really shiny card. Thanks, Mom. Yep, I got some really nice ones. Here's in case quad relics, really cool. Yeah, Origin's really bad too. I don't understand how you could spend $300 a box and they keep it in a white packet, literally a white cardboard box moving around. I think they'll do a better job this year, but who knows? And from this in case as well, you'll see here, you'll see a lot of the damage. They have a lot of damage on these gold kind of corners and stuff. So anybody that's like looking for really, see, you can see, pick it up right below the E. If you're looking for really nice cards and want to grade and stuff, stay away from a case. I don't know why their gold foil just has some defects in them quite a bit. But really, really like this card, numbered to 25, the 4-color patch. All right, here's the Elements. I love this card. Got convinced to buy this one. I'm definitely not disappointed. It's a hard card to pick up because of the full metal. This is the gold version. I believe it's the highest print out of 79 from Elements. I believe you get one metal card per box, so it's harder to pull these things. Not always guaranteed a rookie as well, but very cool card. Kind of hard to tell, but because it shines so bright with the metal cards in person, but it looks a lot better when you're holding it rather on camera. This is one of the first designs that I really love. This is the of 10 Panini Black. As you can see, the corners do get dinged on these Panini Black. We were talking about the packaging. They get a little bit whitening. So they put this black patch on here, or the black border, and it just slides around in the box and damages them quite a bit. But very cool design. It's one of my, I think it's actually one of my shortest prints too, out of 10. Patch futuristic. Very cool card. Plates and Patches. I think is a nice set. There you go. This is the base out of 75. Hopefully it'll pick it up. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Out of 75. I just want to get the orange, the team color parallel, very clean card, just very basic. But some of these inserts, like the rookie reflections, I mean, that is just such a cool card out of 50. Really nice patch here. It's weird though. You'll see the actual jersey, 3-color patch, and then you look down here, and this is the screen printed jerseys. So it's a little bit different. The lower you get, like if it's out of 25 and 10, you're going to see 2 actually chunky, just regular patches. But it's still a very cool set. But you'll see around the 50s, and then the higher up, it's just screen printed jerseys. And then same way with the double coverage out of 50. You get 1 chunky jersey here. It's a 4-color patch down below. And then the screen printed 3-color patch up above. Very nice set though, from Encased. All right, now this is where we kind of get into the rainbows. Really got some crazy ones in here. This is where I really start to enjoy my collection a lot more. I'm looking for a lot more of certified, but let's start it off with the case hit Majestic. This card's the case hit from the product. As you can tell, has a really cool, just kind of simple design with just like that effect in the background. Just kind of triangles and stuff all throughout the back. Just kind of creates that 3D effect. A very cool card for Majestic. It's actually a pretty cheap one for what it is, being a case hit. And then here come the nice parallels. I love this one, the Aqua of 50 certified. I'm trying to get this complete set of this. I believe that purple is to 10, gold to 25, green to 5, and then I think it's a black to 1, the 101. But nice teal. I did the blue as well. I think the blue shines really well too. Very cool set. And that one's numbered to 75. Out of 99. And this is a really cheap set. If you're looking for a cool rainbow to do PC, Certified's actually one of the cheaper, and the foil just kind of pops stronger than most. Really enjoy it. Very cool card. That's the red to 99. Comes the orange to 199. Another team color parallel, which looks real good with the Dolphins. Nice orange here. And then you get to your $2.99, which is your silver, essentially just the base silver. And then the $3.99, as you can see, does not have the foil that the $3.99 has. Yeah, Josh, you can do this avian. You'll cry throughout the entire thing. I cannot. I feel so terrible. Yeah, Certified is really underrated, and since it's an older product, it's harder to find right now, which is why I'm like looking at going to the National. I really want to just be able to collect some of these sets I just can't find. I mean, you would think number to 25, one of them would pop up in the past 6 months. I have yet to see any gold to 25, purple to 10. I've only seen the green, and he wanted way too much money and then just pulled it because it didn't sell. Another set coming up that will be in the first half of NFL design is the Spectra. Very thick cards. These are 130 points. Very cool set from Spectra. I wanted to do the hyper just like my brother. He did this, and I was like, dang, I got to do this too. So here's the base design to 75. You got your rookie aura, 75 as well. And actually the numbering is different. So that one's a 75. This one's a 75 as well. The base card stayed the same. But as you'll see here, they chose the exact same pattern but changed the numbering system on the hyper. And the hyper is what you're going to see kind of around these lines shooting out here, more like kind of like a space look. Very cool. But yeah, there's the rising rookie. Looks like wings. Look, number to 99. Don't know why they did that. But I think they made some mistakes on their ends because they should probably stay consistent throughout the entire set. This one looks a little bit different because of the building blocks. It makes it like almost like green. But this is the hyper version of building blocks. And I believe this one is a 75. It is 38 75. Yeah, man, I really do owe you for that one. The Spectra, another set that I was like on the fence about. I'm like, I don't know, but in person, dude, they just pop. Very cool set. They have a lot of effects. I love the green scopes. They're really nice as well. And then coming up, we got the next era. I believe that one is the 99. I think so. Yeah, 22 and 99. And then the monumental. Kind of a more, these are getting to like, not as favorite of Spectra, but just cool in general. The monumental I actually kind of like a lot, though. It's very cool. Cool design. Look at that large patch out of 75 as well. And then got our dynamic duos with Parker and Tua. Hopefully Parker will be there longer than just this year. And then you got your Rise Above, which I was on the fence about, but I'm just it's kind of a cheesier name, Rise Above. But overall, I think it's a cool design. Like the full portrait effect from top down. And that one is numbered to 75 as well. So yeah, they swapped up the print of Spectra. I don't know why. I don't think they even know why they did it. But yeah, some strange choices by Panini. All right, getting into another set, brand new set this year. Really love this one. This is the Mosaic. So got quite a bit here. I do like doing the retail rainbows and stuff and picking some nice ones. Still got to get a few more cards from Mosaic on my list. They're harder to find as well. Love the blue fluorescent out of 15, but they're expensive and hard to find. First one's got to be your choice. Very cool set from Mosaic. The choice, the 3-color design with the green, like the green, red, and white. Very, very nice design. Got our silver, and you're going to see 3 different silvers from Mosaic. You're going to have your, like, I call it the silver Mosaic. Your just standard silver. Like the Mosaic, silver Mosaic, strange. It's hard. And then you also have your disco. So these are your 3 silvers here. Love this set, man. And then we'll get to our red, which was the choice box. A different, wasn't just a standard hobby box colors from the choice set. Got our red. Very cool. Got our green. And this is where you kind of get to the retail formats. You got your green and your pinks, as well as the reactive set. So you're going to see the reactive gold, the reactive orange. So orange card with the reactive is what the difference is. So you'll see very hard card to determine what you're actually getting in eBay. I would recommend you look at it. As you can tell, if you want the orange or the gold, it's hard to really see. But there's a difference there between the 2 reactives because it's the exact same color background, but just the reactive is different. So you got the gold versus the orange. Gold here, orange in the back. You got your red, blue, and your red, green. So reactives. Really like the Mosaic set this year. I think they did for it being the first year, I would say the quality is actually really good. They can kind of straighten up. The borders sometimes has that same prism dust. So once you're done ripping a box or opening cards, you'll see the dust everywhere. Just pretty standard, but I think they could kind of clean it up a little bit better. I got the silver disco of this coming in soon, and there's the 3 silvers, the NFL debut. So this is another set within Mosaic insert that you're all trying to collect as well. I think they have the Hall of Fame and the MVP sets inserts as well. Got the red here, same as before, same colors, just the NFL debut parallel. And same again here. And I got the reactive red blue. I didn't do it in the beginning, didn't want to collect this set. And then I just like, dude, I really like Mosaic. I really want to get the rainbow of the NFL debut as well. But overall, they shine really well, pop really good in person as well. The Mosaic's very cool parallel. And I think one thing that people are sleeping on this year, normally first year Mosaics anything first year holds a lot of value. So if you're like, I know a lot of people love basketball and stuff. 2016 Optic was its first, so they treat like if you're like a LeBron fan or something like that, and you go for a LeBron 2016 Optic. Oh, wait, was it 20? Yeah, I think it was 2016 was their first year, but that is treated essentially as their rookie card. I mean, that's their essentially first card in the set. So I think even the base cards of Mosaic will hold their value over time because of it being the first set. And essentially, it's everybody's rookie card into Mosaic. Might not be the rookie year, but it's the first time they've been printed in that set. So also another thing to look into and consider is you definitely want to pick your sets that you want to focus on more. Some sets are obviously a lot better than others. The price will justify that. But if you're looking for retail, normally all the retail prices are the same. So this is where I get into my favorite product of the year is Select. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. So what I did is I decided to do every single die cut of every single color. All levels, all colors. So this was kind of crazy and tedious to go through. But these are the bronze numbered to 355. Each one's numbered to 355, and this is the concourse design, the concourse, premier level, club level, and then the field level, which is goes from fourth. This is the best, third best, second best, and the last. So these are going to go cheaper, and your higher 3 and 4 sets are going to go much higher. Normally, the first 2 levels, the premier and concourse, go for near around the same price. But in the club level is a little bit higher, but then the field level shoots up way higher in price. So if you're looking for a set to collect and you just want a couple here and there, the field level is definitely your best buy if you can get it for a good deal. Got the blue. So the bronze came out of the Walmart Megas. The blue comes out of the Target blasters. So there's all 4 there. We have the neon green, which comes out of the tricolor, which is the Walmart blasters. There's the neon green, all four levels. And now we have the reds. Another one to come on up. Be careful what you're buying. Most eBay people don't. A lot of sellers on retail really don't know what they have. So these 2 colors coming up actually are very similar. You have your maroon, which comes from a hanger, and your red that comes from the Walmart Mega. So if you're on the fence about what color it is, you're not sure what color the actual person has, as you can tell, it's very hard to tell. And especially with the lighting in the picture, you really can't tell which card's which. I would recommend actually messaging the person and just asking what box they got it from. Did you get it from a hanger or did you get it from a Mega? That way you truly know exactly what color you're actually getting. Because I had a few where I had to it's like, yeah, this really wasn't I was trying to get the maroon and you sent me the red. I already got that one. And actually a cool little these are the 4 red. Cool little note here that the red literally is like the only one that has this. I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at the uniform, they actually did the silver way higher and thick, like the silver. It actually went over the jersey. So if you look at the jersey here, it looks more white. And this kind of flashes. It almost has kind of a faded look, but it's a cool design. Just having this super glossy jersey. where it's almost like translucent almost. Very cool design. But yeah, most of the premier levels are that way. You got your maroons here, all 4 maroons as you saw. And then probably my least favorite of the colors. And I don't know why they make this color so rare sometimes. I don't know why purple should ever be of 10 because really no one's looking for a purple. But here's the purple. All right, on to the next stack. So yes, there are 40 different die cuts that are, well, 40 that come out of the standard colors. You're obviously going to have your zebras. You're going to have your zebras, which are going to be short, super short printed. It doesn't have actual print number. But then you also have the it's the purples and the pinks. But then you also have the tie-dyes number to 25, the green shimmers out of 5, the golds out of 10. You're going to see a lot there as well. But these are actually coming out of the megas. I really love the whites. Came from Target. The purple, the secondary color of the purple is actually the white. And the white looks, oh my gosh, I love this set. I think it's one of my favorite colors yet. Let me just make sure that I can get the, yeah, the white though, very nice card. Would definitely recommend if you're gonna get a set. White is one of my favorite, and you're actually seeing a lot of them right now because Target literally sold everything online. The bot's got a majority of all, and they're all secondary. Or they're all selling them secondary on the market, so you can get a lot of the. You're starting to see more and more of the whites get listed now. And then there's the concourse. This is the tricolor, which is the Walmart blaster. So you got the tricolor die cut. Very cool wave pattern they did. As you can see, they did like that cross. And the pattern here, it goes across and then goes down as well. Very cool design with the wave they did with tricolors, the club level, premier, and the concourse. We have our orange. Nice team colored parallel. Love this one. I'll hurry and get through these though. Got all those. And the last of the colors is here. Die cuts at least are going to be there. Your light blues, which are coming out of the hanger. All right, on to the next batch, the next stack. All right, these are the hobby exclusive. I spent a pretty penny on these. I love this set, the tricolor. This one is number 275. Love the tricolor. And this is the full card. As you can see, you don't have die cuts here. So this is going to be your hobby exclusive set, your parallel. So this one is number 275, field level tricolor. Yeah, love this one. And then it's weird how they do the numbering. This one's actually numbered to 99, the club level. Same parallel as in the design, but different numbering. That's the of 99. The of 199 tricolor. Premier level, and then the of 199 concourse. Very strange how they did that. And I actually picked up this one here. I just did one maroon I got for such a steal that I'm just going to sit on. Probably. I don't know. I don't know if I can actually sell it to a card. We'll see. But got it for a crazy deal and just couldn't pass it up. All right, now we can get into our silvers. I actually have 2 silvers of the club level. Very cool set here from Select, what they did with these silver. It looks really nice. Shines very well in the light. Beautiful card. You got 2 of the club levels silvers. Got one for a good deal. Couldn't pass up as well. Got the silver premier and the silver concourse. And let's get to the base. I have the base here as well. I'll go through that real fast. And then I'm going to get to my inserts. So these are the inserts from Hobby. These are called the Phenomena, and the Phenomenon are really cool. Got that kind of effect, that like really futuristic looking design with the pyramid. It's a really cool shape back there, but that's the silver, and that's the base. And what you can tell, a lot of the times you're going to look for this prism to tell which one's which. Obviously, you're going to see it right here. And they shift all over prism. Like sometimes they put the prism up here depending on the set, or put it over here on the left side to the field level. So always look at truly what you're getting, because sometimes the lighting is kind of hard to tell. Here's the field level prism. I'll show you real quick. As they put it in different spots depending on the the design. So always look at it and make sure what card you're getting on eBay. Sometimes people take very good pictures of base and they really come out as silvers. So I just don't want you guys to get essentially stuck with a base card you paid silver level for because of the shine. Here's the rookie selections. Also another hobby exclusive parallel. Very cool set here. Kind of just shows what round and pick they were. Got the base and the silver. Once again, different location Prizm. So always make sure you're looking for the Prizm on the back. And these are your retail silvers. Got the select certified. Very generic looking card, as in the design's not too crazy, but with all this silver over here, it just pops really well on camera and in person. And here's just the base, which I have a ton of. And then the last of the select that I'm going to show you tonight is the turbocharged silver. Also a very cheap card for what it is. Very nice one to get. I love the design. There's select. Now we're getting into another big one. I love Optic. Went crazy with Optic this year. And once again, I am not disappointed in myself that I did. I love Optic and what they did overall. All right, let's see. Let's get this stack out of here. All right, this is a really rare card. Most people, Optic did a lot of confusing things this year. It's really hard to tell a lot of these short prints. So this is the Red Stars, Asia exclusive. It comes from the, what are they called? The small little boxes. Josh, I know you know what they're called. What are they? Why can't I think of the name? But very cool set. I believe I've heard people say these things are numbered to less 20, somewhere around 20. But these are going to be your exclusive Asia boxes. Very cool design. But once again, you don't know your print numbers. So be careful paying too much on some of these. But I believe this is around 20. This one is actually the only numbered retail card out of Optic. Man, I'm mad I don't know the name of that box. I'll have to look it up tonight and figure out. Here's the orange scope. These are the only numbered retail product you can pull from Optic this year. It's actually from a Target box. For, I believe, just the Megas, maybe the Blasters, but this is numbered to 79. Really cool set. And as soon as I saw this, I'm like, I got to get this. This is such a cool design. 41 to 79 here. I really love this card, man. One of my favorite from Optic was that orange scope. Another super, I don't know. Here's the hobby exclusive out of $2.99 Aqua. Really love the set with the Dolphins, that Aqua blue. There's not too many times they normally choose teal, not the Aqua, but that's the Aqua set. And I'll have to show you this one. This one's cool. Not many people know or have even seen this one here. Love this card overall. So this is the teal velocity. Super rare, super short print, hard to come across. This came out of Walmart exclusive boxes only in Megas. I ripped, I believe, 10 to 15 Megas and a whole bunch of blasters, probably like 40 blasters of Optic. And this is, I did not see one teal velocity. So as you can see here, if you're looking for the green velocity, this is the green velocity, which is not the rare one. This is actually coming out of, I believe, the cello packs. So you'll see green velocity, but this is the teal velocity. So as you can tell, you'll be able to tell the difference here, what you're getting in the picture by looking the difference in between the teal and the green with this. See this little design here where it has the orange and the teal. Look here to try to see if you're different. Some people really don't know what they have, and this guy listed as a green velocity. I was like, I'm not sure, but I'll take a chance. And it actually turned out to be the teal velocity. But this is a very, very expensive card for Tua. Very rare to find. But just look at the difference between the green velocity and the teal velocity. Love this card, man. I saw this and I'm like, oh, I got to get this. And I'm so glad I did. Once again, not numbered, but I believe this is going to be probably less than 30, maybe like less than 50 of these made. So once again, very rare card. And this is some of the times they do this. They did it with Prizm, and I'll talk about that in a minute once I get into my Prizm set. But yeah, very cool set there with that. I have the Fanatics coming up next. You have a red Mojo. Very cool set here. They do a really good job with the Mojo. These are normally like numbered to 25 out of Prizm, and you're seeing that in the Prizm draft picks numbered to 25, but these are not numbered. But a very cool design. Love what they did with it, how just the color just pops off these cards. And then the next one is the Red Hyper. The Red Hyper is also another Fanatics exclusive, which is a website online. Essentially, you have your Walmart, you have your Target boxes, and then you have your Fanatics. And so that's what you're going to be looking for out of here. The Fanatics, you're going to have different parallels. They're actually more expensive because they print less of them because they're not essentially like a retail store where they can sell a ton of them. So they don't normally get that many. So if you see any and you really like them, it's not the most overproduced product, so it's a very cool design for what it is. All right, what you're gonna see next is I pulled a lot of these myself in breaks. I got a couple of them in deals. Essentially, we ripped a ton of Optic, and we were pulling 2 Optic silvers left and right. These are 6 2 Optic silvers that I'm holding on to. Essentially, I think 2 is going to have a big year. With the weapons we got them, essentially this team is set up to, the offense is set up better than ever. And I think I think his prices are going to rise. I believe that he's one of the safest bets in the hobby if you're looking. But yeah, here's these silvers. And next we have, there's that green shock, or the green, I was telling you about green velocity. You have your blue scoped. That was another retail product, and I actually have 2 of these here. The purple shocks. Very cool set. They don't do a lot of those shocks. I think Optic's one of the only ones where they have the shock effect. Very cool set there. Now we have our blue Hyper. I believe that was a Walmart box. Got our bronze hollow. Pinks. Gotta love the pinks. Anytime, I'm just kidding. Not the biggest fan of the pinks, but I like the design. This is actually not an Optic card here. This is actually Donruss football. So this is Donruss football here. There's actually another one of these, the silver Donruss football. They do an Optic. They do a Optic preview set in Donruss, and these are actually really rare, really hard to find. I've been looking all over for the silver in this version. As you can tell, you have your photo variation. This is what Optic looks like of Tua. Yeah, I only have about $400 in Tua. But yeah, I wish. But here is your silver. So this is your Optic, and this is your Donruss preview. So as you can see, there's 2 different photo variations. If you see something like, oh, silver Optic, but it's actually a Donruss football, they're very rare to find and actually a little bit more expensive than the standard Optic silvers because they're not that too many printed of them. But very cool set as well as the red green. This is coming from the Christmas Donruss boxes. Very nice set there. And this is the same thing as well, but this actually came out of Optic. It's the same picture. I don't know what they did. They did the same picture as the Optic preview, but this is actually an Optic. This is your negative. And this, I believe, came from Walmart boxes, like the hangers, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is Donruss Optic. Different than just the Donruss football. We got a couple base here, and then also one of my favorite inserts from any product is the Mythical. This is a hobby exclusive insert. Very cool design. Just I wish they didn't choose that face of Tua. They use his pose quite a bit. It's a very goofy face of him, but I just love the card overall, even with that pose. Very cool card. Even look at the back. I mean, just a very clean design card. These things didn't get printed that heavy as well, so they're still pretty rare for what they are. And I know they're not the same, essentially, number parallel, but it has a lot of value. But this is just a really cool card. And just if you're looking for cool inserts, I believe that's one of the better ones. All right. This is where I'm getting to one of my favorite products so far. All right. So getting into Prizm. Love Prizm, man. I cannot get enough of Prizm. So we'll start out and go. I got myself 2 silver Prizm 2s. So as you'll see with Prizm, though, it's a lot of it's off-centered, and you'll see that quite a bit. They do a pretty bad job with centering cards in Prizm, but overall, very cool design, man. I love the silver. It's gonna make too much money. You just gotta work harder. But I love this, man. This is my hobby, so this is what I use a lot of my money on. But hey, some people look at it as investment, but it's just more my PC. It's just really good enjoyment looking through my cards every once in a while. So 2 silvers as well. Love this one from the Mosaic, or sorry, this is the disco from your. Love these discos. Very cool sets. Silver disco here from the No Huddle boxes. And then I love this one. This is your green hyper. This is one of Prizm's newest, like they've done in the past few years, and I love this. It's like kind of that dragon scale kind of look to it. Not dragon scale, but it's very cool one. And this one is numbered to, I believe, 175. Yes, numbered to 175 on the green hyper. I love that. Such a cool card. This is all right, so what you're going to see next are the Fnatic exclusive. This is the orange cracked ice. This came from, I believe, Blasters. Very hard card to pull. Fnatic's not too many of them made. And then this is the purple Pulsar behind it. Another Fnatic's. I just got in. They're super rare. These come only from Mega Boxes and are just hard to come across. I believe it went 4 months without seeing one, and I finally got it. So I was a happy one to add to my PC. Got the light blue Prizm. Got your red cracked ice. And this is where you get into our retail sets. Got the, unfortunately for Tua, they cut every single one of these green pulsars so off-centered, so heavy to the left on every card. Drives me crazy. But it is what it is. Had to get one at least. So that's the first stack. Let's actually clear out a little bit of room right here. And now we're getting to, yeah, the purple's cool. I really like that. I mean, I'm surprised I'm saying I love the purple. Normally not. It's the orange. So this is the Walmart. This is your Walmart Blaster, I believe, the orange laser. And then the orange disco, which was Target. Got your red, white, and blue Prizm. This was, I believe, Cellos. The green was also Cellos, but you're not guaranteed a green. They're harder to pull in those red, white, and blues because the red, white, and blues come from their own bonus pack. The greens are inserted into the normal packs, and you're not guaranteed these every pack. Pinks. I forgot what the pinks came from. Were they? I think they were megas. And have our negative, which was a Walmart one, I believe, from the hangers. So cool design there. And I just got a couple of the base, and then I did a couple of the emergents. The emergents they didn't do too many of, but this is the emergent disco. Very like crazy shiny card. I really like this from the No Huddle set, and also a cheaper buy. I mean, the inserts normally don't go for too much, so if you want to have it, I mean, if you want like a Herbert or something, this is a good one to have. It's a very cool card. It's just, I mean, if you really like the look of the card. And the green as well. That one came from the No Huddle set, which is not the hobby box, but just the next step down. These actually come from Cellos, the emergent green, same as that other green. You can pull both designs from there. So that does it for the majority of my Prizm. I got a couple big cards I want to show you here. Love this next few. There we go here. All right, couple of big cards that I got here that I did not grade myself. This is the negative No Huddle, super rare one, hard to pull. This is beautiful. It's a PSA 9 that I bought off eBay. I love this one, man. Wanted to get that one, but a beautiful card. No Huddle, short print, No Huddle Prizm, PSA 9. Very nice card. Next PSA graded card, a Prizm. This one's sick. I think too many people are sleeping on this card. Right now, essentially, I believe you're going to have your case hits from Hobby. This is a Hobby exclusive case hit. So you have your stained glass, which is 1 out of every 10 boxes will you find a stained glass case hit. 1 out of every 5 for the color blast. And then and then these are like out of like in your standard case hits, which you get 1 of these per. This is the illumination. Love this design from Prizm this year. The galaxy look. This is the illumination PSA 9 to a just beautiful card. Case hit from Prizm Hobby, and also don't go for that one. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence, Justin. I like both of them. It's hard to say. I like the pose. I like the difference in pose between the no huddle. I don't know. I like the pose for the no huddle the most, but I like the color pop as well from just the regular jersey. So it's like a tie for me. But back to that case hit. I love this card, man. This is such a steal. Too many of these cards go for too cheap. I'm telling you, this is such a beautiful card. Illumination, very sick design in the background with that galaxy. So if you're looking for a really cool one, and actually it goes for cheap compared to what other case hits go for, I believe like Tua, Color Blast, just raw go for like $2 to $3 grand in color, or like about $2 grand I think for Color Blast, and like $3 grand, 25 to $3 grand for the stained glass. And I picked this thing up for a steal. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely wild illumination. And then another nice one here. This is the first of my autos I'm going to show you all tonight. This is the Silver Prizm to an auto PSA 9. Sick card here. Love this one, man. It's just a beautiful card from Prizm. It's just like I got to get me an auto of the silver, and that was just one of my first big like purchases. I'm just like I got to go crazy. Love this card here. PSA 9 Silver Prizm to a. I have to pry this one out of my cold dead hands. God, love this card. All right, and now we're gonna get into the crazy stuff. This is where I really, this is gonna be fun. Let me go in reverse order here. My favorite auto. So this is my stack of autos, and then I think I have one other that's not auto in this stack. All right, so first auto. Just want to get one. I really enjoy this Leaf Flash. Very simple. I mean, it's like you don't have with Leaf, you don't get the branding. So you're not going to see Alabama, which to me isn't that big of a deal. Because I mean, I'm more him for Dolphins. But just cool college auto on card as well. So that's a benefit there. They don't have the biggest market with the autos, but a very cool design with the Leaf Flash. The Leaf designs, I swear, if they could get the license to this product, they would be competing with Panini with some of the cool sets they put out, like Leaf Metal and stuff. They do a really good job, Leaf, and actually are one of the first ones, like first products of the year to have autos. That was a cool one there. Actually, just got this one out of Chronicles. This is the Turn of the Century Orange Disco, which you saw the Orange Disco that I had, but this is the auto form of that. Let me see. Not picking up auto. Let me see. Flip it over. There we go. This is a 15. Number 13 of 15. It's a nice Merino number there. 2/4. Kind of vintage throwback to Merino number. 13 of 15, all sticker auto. But you fit the entire auto. Hard card to pick up in the light, but such a very cool design. Just pops like crazy. I mean, look at all the circles hitting. Beautiful card. This was actually my first auto this is like getting back to the hobby. I'm like, I just want this auto. This is so cool. And I kind of got in at the time. Black was just coming out, Panini Black. And this is the sizable 25. So I loved this auto when I first got it and kind of cherished it for a long time. But it wasn't my favorite because all the newer sets were coming out. But as you can see, the autos, I wish they would have done them in silver. They should have made this thing pop a little bit better because the blue just kind of gets to the point where it's hard to make out exactly the auto. And kind of hides it. But still, in person, it looks a lot better too. But also just a really cool card. I love the patch. I love the design. Just nice, clean auto here. And then this card came along, which after I already had that one, I said, why not? And I need to add it to the PC. So that one was just the teal patch of 25. And I wanted to add the of 10. Crazy patch here on the of 10 Panini Black Auto. So sick, man. It's one of the best patches I have. But yeah, wish they did a different ink color. But overall, man, the design is just so nice. Love the set they did. That's how normally the auto looks in person, something like that. You can see it. You can see it pretty easily in person, but overall, wish they would have chose a different marker. Yeah, that is number 4 of 10. Beautiful card. Love the patch. Nice 4-color patch. Don't see that too often. This is the only non-auto I have in the stack. I love this one, man. The XRC sealed by Panini. So these are this card doesn't come from 2020 Select. This comes from the 2019 Select. And the XRCs are redemption cards. Essentially, you pull this card, and if you're going to want a Tua, it's going to be the XRC 4. And it's like the 4th overall player, the 4th over skill player. Because they don't, I forgot who was drafted as a lineman first. Andrew Thomas, I believe, or I forgot the name. But the offensive linemen essentially don't do. So you pull these cards before the draft, and you really hope that you get a quarterback. So if you've got the XRC 4, this is a sick one, and I love how it's still sealed by Panini and the sticker on the top. I love that about it. Very cool design, and just such a beautiful card they did from Select. I think that is one of the biggest draws to Select. I just love that too about the hobby boxes. So you'll see these XRC redemptions. They're so nasty. This one, I love Contenders. Really love Contenders. Me and my brother are big on it. So this is actually a retail card, but not a lot of people know about this. This is the Wild Card Auto Tua. Panini actually did a blog about this and actually said that these are super short printed cards. So like the QBs, I believe the Tua is of 50, and the quarterbacks, they vary. They kind of have that sunburst effect there, as you can see. But these are super short print on some of the, not super short, I'd say short print, but like of 50 to of 75 autos. I think Herbert's is 50 as well. Burrow is a 50. Tua is a 50. I think Hurts like in Love are of 75. So if you see these cards, people really don't know because they don't have a print number, but they did do a blog post. So if you want to look it up on these wildcard short prints, very helpful in kind of figuring out what the value is, being only up 50. Obsidian, I can't say enough about this card. I love Obsidian. The laser etching on this card is just awesome. Silver ink Obsidian, and I believe this is up to 26 of 50. Such a cool card, man. That's why I think the RPAs from Obsidian don't even come close to comparing to the laser etching, just base card autos. It's such a clean design. I love how they kind of do a really good effect with that laser etching. It just shines, man. Once again, if they can make the parallels in Obsidian just pop a little bit better on the color, I think Obsidian's just going to rise to the top next year, being it's one of the only hobby exclusive products and not retail. I think it's probably, I'd put it up in the top like 2 or 3 hobby exclusive products. Hands down, yeah, best. Yeah, I love the XRCs and the autos and the gold autos, the tie dyes. Oh my gosh, they're awesome. This one's a little bit different. I wanted this card just because of it's the uniqueness, man. You don't see an eye black auto too much. Such a cool set. Instead of doing the sticker, this is the immaculate eye black auto for Tua. This is of 49. That's nice 3-color patch here. Love that about the card, man. It's a cool design from immaculate. But once again, like Panini Black as well, you'll see the corners whitening because of the way they package the cards. And those black borders just normally don't hold up too well. But just such a cool, different card that you really don't see that much. So I really love this about it. I like the black backing of the card too. Just really clean, just set. And here I got a couple from Panini One. Really love Panini One. Some of the cards here are just really cool. This is just the horizontal patch, the 49 on-card auto. All of these, I believe, are on-card. I don't believe there's one sticker other than like the big stars, but almost all of them are normally on-card. This is your 4-color patch. And if anybody doesn't know about Panini One, this is essentially Panini One. You get a box, you get 1 card. And here's a one of 49 still sealed here from Panini. Love this card, man. Very cool set. This is the canvas design too. So it's textured in person. You can see the difference. You see around here around the borders. I don't know if you can make it out. See those dimples? Kind of looks like a football essentially. A very cool card design from Panini One. I think it's a super underrated product. It's a very expensive product. I mean, I think boxes were going when they first came out around $550 to $600. So I mean, obviously most people can't afford them. I didn't buy them and rip them myself just because, I mean, the pull rate, if you hit, and essentially you have to pull a Burrow or a Herbert or a very, very short print card and make anywhere close to your money back or make some. But yeah, very cool one from Tua. And this is the one I actually got from somebody, and he sent me the box as well. So this is the boxing. What you're going to see here is going to flip in the top, 1 card. This one is nasty. I love this card, man. It's the Shadow Box. Shadow Box Panini One. Such a beautiful card, man. It gives you that 3D effect, and this is the of 35. So the of 35. The difference between the shadow boxes are these. See that light blue around the border of the card. That's essentially going to be your difference in parallels. So I think the 49 to like bronze, or no, silver. I think bronze is like 25, but I really like that teal version of 35. But very cool shadow box design. I love this one, man. It's one of my favorites. On card shadow box. You're not going to see too many of these get made. Once again, sealed by Panini. But just such a sick card. It's hard to compete with that one, but I got a couple more that are pretty big. All right, this one from another one from Chronicles. Really love what they did with Prizm Black and making Chronicles that much better this year. This is the orange of 75 Prizm Black auto. Beautiful card, man. Prizm Black, I can't say enough about it. For Chronicles, for the price, I believe what was about $350 to $400 coming out for a hobby box, and you can pull a Prizm Black auto, and they're actually pretty common. And the ones that if you're going to pull, it's a really rookie exclusive. So it's not as like sought after. I mean, it's not as hard to pull as Prizm is of your big rookies because they are really short. They're really short checklists. I believe there's only just a handful of rookies in Chronicles, but this one is sick, man. Of 75 is number 32 of 75. Prizm Black Orange. All right, I'm really excited about this one. This one just came in today. I was freaking out staring at this card for a while, man. This is one of them. I've already bought hobby boxes just trying to pull this card. I just wanted this one so bad, and finally got it. I was just so stoked, man. This is the Orange Contenders Optic numbered to 50 on card auto of Tua. Such a beautiful card, dude. The silver with the orange, the way the orange pops, man. So beautiful, man. I love this card. This is gonna be hard to get one out of my hands, man. Even if somehow this turns into a couple $1,000, I like a few $1,000s down the road, I still couldn't sell this one. Absolutely love this one. This is number 3 of 50. Sick card here, man. Love Contenders Optic. It's a hobby exclusive product. It's really, really one of the top products to own, like holding their value. Yeah, thanks, Josh. I love this one, man. But yeah, this one will hold its value. I mean, this is one of your top, I think, like of 5 cards, because everybody loves their parallels. So the orange is going to be super, super nice. This is going to be a top product to hold. If you're pulling a Herbert of this thing, I believe like an orange of 50 is going for like close probably like 3-4K. So these are super expensive. And if Tua turns out to be something, like I believe him, it's going to shoot up in price. The Contenders Optics hold its value over time. Nearly one of the best, like right up there with Prizm, with Optic, with Select, some of the top dogs. And National Treasure and Flawless. This is a very sick card, man. I can't stop looking at it, man. One of my favorites by far. And last but not least, my favorite auto I have of Tua. This one, man, I got this thing for such a steal a while ago. This is the of 35 Impeccable. Absolutely beautiful card. The dual, it's not a dual patch. It's a helmet relic and a patch relic all in one card. So you're going to see the top half is going to be a helmet and the bottom half is a jersey. So this is of 35 canvas style Impeccable. Such a nasty card, dude. This is one of my favorite. Once again, number 3, and same way with that Contenders Optic, but number 3, 35. I love this helmet design, man. So cool how you take a chunk of helmet out of this. It's a really thick card. I believe it's 180 points from Impeccable. And I believe this set is pretty manageable in price compared to like your Flawless and your National Treasures. I believe it was like 700 to 800 for Impeccable. So a very good deal. For what you're getting. If you can hit big, oh my gosh, some of these cards go for a lot of money. But it's my favorite card from the set, man. Absolutely love the Impeccable design. I love that 3-color helmet patch and the 3-color jersey patch all in one. So awesome. You want that Armory this week? Yeah, Josh, still my favorite too, man. It's so close, though. I absolutely love this card, man. It's hard to distinguish between the two. I love the patching. I think that the patch of that card is awesome, but dude, just the parallel, just that flat card. There's oh man, I can't stop looking at this one. So excited about that. But I also got quite a few more coming in, quite a few more cards coming in. So I plan on doing more mail days if you guys enjoyed. I know I did, and I definitely have quite a few mail days coming in. I think I'm going to save up. But I will have to – some of these I'll actually have to open because now the new eBay policy, if there's something damaged with the card, you have 3 days to do so. Yeah, Josh, you can do your Xavian, and then you can cry right after as we trade them. So as anybody not know, my brother, PC Xavian Howard, he is really hurting right now with him holding out, trying to get a new contract. Really sucks what he's doing. But, hey, when you play like the defensive MVP, you deserve to get paid like a defensive MVP. So I can't blame the guy. He needs to get paid, especially when you're paying another corner, top dollar too. Oh, and last card. I recommend not buying GMA cards. This is like one of my first graded cards I got. I was like, I'll just throw it. It went for so cheap. But GMA, stay away from all your other things. I would recommend only like SGC, maybe HGA, maybe if you're looking to hold and value and price. They're just so hard to like comp. It's not a good grade. Yeah, but I got it for the nice case. It was like less than a $10 card, so I believe the guy probably paid more for it, just in what the card's worth to get it graded. And I was like, I'll buy it. That'll be my first graded card. Yeah, Justin, your Merino collection now. I don't have enough time for that. Yeah, my other brother, my older one, Justin, all he does is PC Merino. So he collects everything from 85 to 90, 84 to 99. All his actual playing cards. So everything that was made in his career. I believe he has, 1,800 cards at least. Yep, GMA is worth its own grading, just like so many other PGI and all the other stuff. Stay away from that if you can. No, nothing holds its value like PSA. I know it sucks right now, them being down, but just hold your cards and keep them in good condition, and you'll be fine and get them graded. PSA is by far the way to go. Beckett is number 2. There's a lot more people. It's just so easier to compare PSA slabs because of the volume, and that's what everybody wants. At least most people. BGS has a cool design on their I like their subgrades. So if you're going to get it graded by Beckett, I absolutely recommend you do the subgrades. If you just get the standard 9 or 10 or whatever, it's worth the money. Throw the extra, I think it's like $5-10 to get these subgrades on there. Well, we'll see when they actually change their pricing as well, like PSA. But definitely, if you have a really nice card you want to get graded, don't cheap out. Go with PSA. Go with Beckett. There's only 2 that you really should go after, and both have their merit. Like 9.5s and stuff, or could be 10s and PSA 10s hold their value more than Beckett 9.5. So definitely, HGA though, if it's a personal PC kind of collection, go. I mean, HGA you can do some cool stuff with. I've seen some really cool designs for Tua, especially with the downtown. The downtown inserts are really cool, and what they did with being able to kind of custom design your slab at the top. It's very nice what they do, but I mean, it's more just kind of an amateur kind of like your PC. It won't hold its value because you have to find somebody that likes the card, and then you have to find somebody that also likes the design that you chose for that card. Now there are some cool ones like Pat Tillman downtown with the American flag, where they literally take the American flag and throw it up on the top here. So instead of just having a standard PSA, they'll throw out this sick American flag up here, and it has like the American flag, Pat Tillman. So very cool design. But PSA is king. It'll stay king for even with the pricing where it's at. But yeah. And if you guys have any questions, I mean, I'll be live. We do this every single week. We do breaks. So if you just want to come hang out, kind of just really take a look. I'll do mail days soon. Probably going to try to do that every once a week. Yeah, I think the HGA is good at grading. But once again, like I said, it's hard to be able to go to compare the design of this. Like if you do custom designs, it's really hard to be able to comp based off of other designs. You don't have comps for it. I mean, you have literally one slab you get from PSA, and that's just this red border white. So it's really easy to do comps, and that's what a lot of the higher end people really look for, is being able to know what that your card's worth right on the spot. So HEA, while it looks cool, it should be a PC thing. You shouldn't do it to kind of flip things. That needs to go to Beckett or PSA, maybe SGC. For more of the cheaper option cards. But yeah, HGA, you can make some money, but even if it's a high grade there, you're not going to get much for it. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this video, showing off the collection. It's been a lot of time that I got kind of invested in this, and I just had a really big blast just collecting these cards, man. I got a lot more Tuas coming in. I think I only got, not a lot more. I believe I have like 15 more cards in my checklist. So I'm looking at going to the National to essentially see if I can knock off some of that checklist. I think I'll be going. I just need to set up the trip and go set up the hotel. But you'll be able to find a lot of cool stuff at card shows. The local card shows, at least for what we're seeing, the smaller ones, you're not really going to find too much hobby exclusive product. You're going to find more of your vintage and your retail products. Occasionally you'll find a couple vendors with PSA slabs, and even then they might be heavy on baseball, heavy on football, or heavy on basketball. So it might not be what you're looking for. So yeah, the local shows, while they can be fun and stuff to see what they find, but the big shows is where you're going to find the stuff that you're truly looking for off your checklist. I kind of talked to quite a few people to kind of expect, and they're like, yeah, you're going to find literally everything at these big card shows like Miami and Dallas and in Chicago at the National and stuff. So they do it. It's a really cool thing, and a really cool experience what they do. So I think I will be flying out to Chicago late July. It'd be fun. All right. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming out, and comment below if you liked it or what you didn't like or whatever. But comment below just whatever you have any questions, or you just want to kind of talk about things. But yeah, if you enjoy us, just throw a subscribe down. Click that button down there, and we will be alerted, and also sign up for alerts when we go live. You'll be alerted. But yeah, we do breaks every single week, so if you want to come and participate in the breaks, I believe we got quite a bit of selective breaks soon, so we'll be doing that this Sunday. So take a look at our eBay store, and we got a lot more coming. But yeah, really love cards. Really love getting back into it this year, especially with the pandemic and having a lot more time on my hands. But yeah, been fun, man, and I really love this PC. So I will be keeping an eye out for more, as well as looking out for hopefully Jalen Waddle turns out to be something next year too. But thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you next time.